Right. It's time. You know, should be a good day. It's been a good day. And I, Oscar Kramer, when we go live, the opposite happens, which means that we should be looking at a pump any time right now. You're welcome. 3.07, everybody. Who is ready for some dump it up and don't you know, dump it up? Cheaper, Jonathan, Planet, Deshaun. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I was like, where's Oscar? Guys, guess what I did? I went to the trails. I bought a trek bike. Who knows what a trek bike is? Like a few, I'm sure. I have no idea. I'm a rookie. A friend of mine, he is the pro. Went to the trails. No way, bro. Anyway, I'll talk about that one in a little bit. But the point is that mountain, yeah. It's just wow. I'm fine because I mean, you get the quality. You get the quality with that bike. You're like, yeah, Trek, right? I mean, beautiful pieces, right? It's carbon fiber, like, oh. Sunday Night Live with Oscar Ramos. How's it going, everybody? And welcome. Oh, yes. Let's go. Guys, look at the fake news. This is one of the things that I don't like about X. Anyone, we don't know who they are. We don't know where they're coming from. But they just, all caps, start spitting lies. Look at this. Posted today. The SEC approves Bitwise XRP ETF. Complete and total lie. But look at, I mean, gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, guys. When you go, that's why we do our due diligence, and we're not perfect. Sometimes I messed up. Sometimes I've messed up in the past, and I'm like, dang, that was fake. But and I have to correct that. I have to tell people. But that doesn't happen really that often. The point is that we just have to be careful. Dangerous Dave in the house. Ghost, what's up, fam? And welcome. Just chilling. Let's go. Delicious dip. I got it. I got it. Oscar, you think we're going to dump tomorrow Selloff? Well, right now we're seeing a nice, under 3.10. Obviously, I think people are expecting a few things with Zelensky. But, we'll have this conversation a little bit later today. What Russia and Trump, what happened. The world was watching. We were watching live. Everybody, Levi was there. I also watched him too. I mean, the whole world was watching what happened in Alaska, and now possibly they're gonna be doing the part 2 in Moscow. That's what Putin said. We'll watch and see. If it actually happens, but we'll get to that. Drop a like, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. The alerts are on. They should be on. And I was messing with them not that long ago, so hopefully they're gonna go. But yeah, I mean, right now, guys. Very happy that we are in a good place. I think accumulating XRP, accumulating a bunch of all the different things that we want. And it's just going to be a little by little process, to get him in more positions. So I'll tell you what I'm accumulating. I'll tell you what has happened so far. Got the alert. Nice. That's good. All right. Come on, Ethereum. I know, man. I know. I know. So good. We got Pep in the house. Let's go, brother. That's nice. So, the title and everything tomorrow, I made a video to maybe a day ago or so tomorrow. Now, what happened? Well, over the last 72 hours, or the last 3 days or so, 3-4 days or so. The whole market, has been in a nice correction descending pattern. And I think the way and why is that just because there's a few things now with Russia and the war. If you go back about a month ago, mid-July, the conversation was all about the Clarity Act, Genius Act, anti-CBDC. That was all about. That was the conversation we were having. There was no Russia. It was all about crypto week. That's why we went up. If you go back here daily, right now this is that's mid-August, right? You go to mid-July, look at this. We're pumping. Mid-July, we're pumping. We're going higher mid-July. That helps. It really helps. Everybody was excited buying. We were all watching the crypto week and everything passing in Congress, the signing of the Genius Act. That was great. And obviously that helped bring a lot of eyeballs, momentum, and, signatures, everything. There it is. Alerts are on.
Oscar and the Digens in the house.
Oh. What's up? It's not supposed to come out with the text-to-speech, but since I was messing up with the alerts, I forgot to mute that. So anybody donating and posting text, don't go that crazy. I usually don't enable that, but it seems that I forgot to turn it off. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that a lot for the first super chat of the day. That's awesome. Hey, Oscar, what do you think about Xrp? Have no idea about Xrp, bro. Xrp gonna go up in a couple of cents. It's good to get consolidated for sure. What's up, Pepe? Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. Always good to have you. Zelensky better show up in a suit. Oh, man, I know. We've reached 403 live. Thank you, TJ. Look at all my awesome moderators right there. Love you guys. Love you. David.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Victory hand emoji. Red heart emoji.
Thank you, David. What's up, man? So good to have you, buddy. Welcome. So good to have you. Good moderator and just great person. I mean, I've seen you, bro. It's been so good so far. How was the week for us in crypto? Well, I mean, I'm showing you the daily candle for Xrp, and if you measure the week in percentage gain, it was not good. It was not good. It was just boring, We're looking at August 17, so we have to go to August 10, and this is August 10 right here. So we were at 312 and we're at 308. So not really the greatest. We did go up. We did go up right here on Thursday, but those gains came down very, very fast. Very fast. So great news for those who want more XRP. How many times we get the conversation of, I need more XRP, help. Okay. You got your time. You got your chance. You got your chance. Why? Well, because a lot of people here know that I'm buying all under $3. Under $3 is my level to accumulate. We had about 3-4 days under 3, and that was a great time to add all those great positions. For those coming in, guys, we're always watching Truth Social for what Trump is saying. Obviously, we know that he goes after the fake news, and he's obviously somebody that not gonna let anyone take anything, away from him. So tomorrow should be a very good day, I think. Having a conversation with Zelensky, having a conversation with the EU, with Russia. There's all kinds of news right now coming in. I'm all ready because I know that everything that we're seeing so far in price, look at the week, everything that we're seeing so far in price don't really have to do much with the price of like with cryptos. It's all macro that's affecting us mostly. Brandon in the house. What's up, brother? Nice sticker, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ah, that's so good. Thank you, Ghost. Always keeping us safe. I gotta check all the alerts because it's been I think I messed up something. Thanks so much for keeping us with the spam. There's always some people who just love to post a bunch of things. So deal's done, right? Let's go. What about Flare? I don't have Flare. I don't have Flare. I don't really have Flare. I don't have many cryptos that some people are looking at. No. I keep it simple. I don't really get out of my comfort zone. I know that I have to buy XRP. I know that I have to buy Cardano. I know that I have to buy Ethereum. And I do that. Don't get it complicated. I also, when I want to be more risky, because I know those prices, I leverage trade those same cryptos. So my strategy is simple. I buy and hold, and when I see that XRP is at a level that, man, it's just so good to pass on, I leverage, I long. So since I already know kind of like the limits of XRP, I buy, like this chance, adding a nice position, you get a nice long. Let's say you don't get out at 23%, but you get out at 15, 16%. You do a 20x, you make money. You make money, guys. That's the way to do crypto. You want consistent gains. You're not going to have a $1 million trade with XRP. It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. Unless you bought at under $2 and you're still holding and you have maybe a 50, 70x with a decent margin. And then at that moment, yeah, you probably have a nice $1 million trade. I mean, you're doing really good. But you don't have to make it that complicated, right? I mean, there's a bunch of people right now watching that I know that are doing a bunch of trades too, which is good. Trading is not a buy and hold, guys, right? You have to remember that trading, we close them. That's when you sell. But instead of using the word selling, we like to use the word closing, right? Because selling is like, oh, you sold. We close positions. You open positions, you close positions. And that is not the same, right? Because if you don't close them right now, you're going to get liquidated. It's going to come down. Ghost, you know that, right? Prepare for 4K Ethereum. So some people are saying we're going to come down. And guess who are the people making money? Shorts. It's all going to come out tomorrow and we'll have to see. Alonso, I believe HBAC could possibly be the biggest digital asset ever in the future due to the market being hash graph market. I got my HBAR too, yes. I was trying to get out of my 3.14 position today and it hit 3.1499 today and my sell-off was 315. I was so mad. Ken, what's up, brother? It happens, bro. No worries. It's okay. So, because we have always a lot of people who are trying to get into trading. And, well, I'm not going to show it to you because some of you already know, right? The 2000, I know it gets repetitive. We'll put it for Monday. But I have that 2000 XRP giveaway, right? With BTCC. What I'm trying to do is, if you're putting yourself, if you're risking the skin of, you're risking your skin, always going to trading, well, at least pay yourself back. Pay yourself with a nice 2000 XRP price. So everybody using my link on BTCC and you do a big, fat, juicy trade, like you do well for all, the remainder of August, you get a chance to make even more money. HBAR is 222. Look at Pengu. Somebody said what? Look at Pengu. Does anyone play the Telegram play to earn? Sacred, what's up, brother? Good to have you, bro. Appreciate it. There you go.
Be alert, world needs more alerts. Smiley
Yes.
face emoji.
What's up? And hey, David, thank you, brother. Appreciate that a lot. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, this is a complete fake news. So watch out with that. There's many out there. There's absolutely many out there. What is this? BlackRock's Larry Fink appointed as the interim co-chair of the World Economic Forum. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Should be fun, to see what's cooking. Lately, the last 7 days, OKB, I believe they burn. That's what I've heard from some people. I haven't done my research on OKB. I don't own this one. I don't really own too many exchange coins, right? Only CRO. I don't really own exchange. I don't even have Binance, BNB. I don't have BNB. Nothing against BNB, just I don't own it. But OKV, I mean, went from like 80 to 130 in one day. It was just a mega pump. And obviously people sold. Cardano is doing really well. So happy that in July I was able to finish a really good Cardano position, which I was telling you guys. I'm on the record. Right now, what position am I building? What position is Oscar Ramos building? Answer. Algorand. Is BTCC trading fees lower than 0.25%? I would like to switch to BTCC, but wasn't sure how much those fees. I'm gonna go ahead and open up, Google, and then you will find because there's taker, there's all kinds of different things, whether you want to do a spot or trading, right? But for spot, it's so cheap. I've learned that. I mean, yeah, spot is cents. I really like it for sure. Trading is a little bit, obviously higher when you're trading, of course. That's how they make money. After using many exchanges, one that I'm like, dude, it's a lot of money, was Margex. The name nobody should the Voldemort name. And then Bitunix is a little expensive too.
We accumulate.
Exactly. What's up, Degen? Welcome, welcome. That I know, Binance is one of the cheapest, but I cannot, we cannot use it. Here in the US, at least. JB, good to have you, buddy. Welcome. What's up, Joshua? What's up? Yep, you did something with the Cardano. Yes, I did. Accumulation. That's what we're doing with Cardano. That's what we're doing with Algorand. We're doing the best we can. And I'm telling you. That's why I tell and I post I told you post, right? I love him. Who do we have here? Like, let's go ahead and take a look at ADA. Oh, look at that beauty. Like at the beginning of August, 68 cents. And now 96. Like somebody is buying Cardano like crazy. Cheers, fam. Drop a like. Consider subscribing to the channel and welcome. Happy Sunday. Now live with Oscar Ramos. Any questions and comments? Let me know. Should be a good day tomorrow. We had so much fun with Alaska news, Putin, Trump. I liked it. We're going to be watching September 16, 17, the FOMC. If he cuts, we're expecting something good. Although everybody knows he's going to cut, there's 90+% chance he cuts. So it's not that surprising right now.
XRP, the king of quiet accumulation.
You're right, brother. I mean, you don't have to complicate it. Just a lot of people Yeah, just do their due diligence. Let me tell you something. Another recommendation that I'm doing so far. Alaska was nothing. Was nothing for crypto prices. The thing is that if you're saying it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, which people will say it, and that's fine. Like it's not gonna affect me in any way. But it is a big deal for people who get it, you know. Like if you don't want to meet in Alaska, let a war continue for years to come, it's just gonna hurt you, and everything is just gonna collapse, or everything's just gonna go bad, and it's gonna get even worse. Right? You could just not talk to Putin, and then, well, you're risking a bunch of things. But Trump is trying, which is good. Trump is trying. What's my price prediction for Algorand? That's a great question, brother. Algorand went up to $3+ I used to hold it, bro. I know Algorand from even earlier than XRP. Like I know Algorand for so many years now, but I just really didn't go in. Algorand has what, 10 billion supply? It's just so good. Right now it's undervalued in my opinion. There's more competition, of course. Why would you buy Algorand if you have Cardano, Ethereum, Solana, you know? So there's competition, but you realize if you 2x the amount of people, just 2x the amount of people in crypto, Algorand goes up, and there's not a chance that that's going to stay at the level it is right now.
Bottle
True?
of water. Lol hat to tree wink.
What's up? Chipper in the house. Thank you, brother, for being here as always. So yeah, I mean, I think Algorand price, we should be looking past $1 in no time. So just to give you a hint, if we go, which we will, you're talking about a 4x. Who wants a 4x? Who wants a 4x? Now, let me tell you. Can XRP do a 4x? Yes or no? What is a 4x for XRP? You're talking that 180 times 4, 600, 700 billion market capitalization. Of course we can. Of course. Or two times 4, not even 10. What is it? Like $10 billion market capitalization. $10 billion. XRP is almost 200 billion. Algorand, $10 billion, guys. Nothing. You feel me? You understand now? Why we also buy good cryptos that are not necessarily XRP? Because in one, you're almost $700 billion, and the other one, you're 10. It's incredible, man. That's what I love about crypto. That's what I love about crypto. Because imagine a Bitcoin going 4x. $10 trillion, guys. 10. That's like 9, 10 trillion dollars just 4x. Bitcoin $10 trillion 4x. Algorand $10 billion 4x. You see the difference, guys? You see that? That's insane, guys. Absolutely insane, bro. Blows my mind. How easy it is to make money. How easy it's just, oh yeah. That's why I'm like, it's a no-brainer, bro. I hope this helps you, because sometimes people make it too complicated. Bro, just think about the multiplier effect. That's it. Of course we are accumulating XRP. Of course we're buying XRP. But if you really just want to be okay and have fun with it, accumulate the good ones And do the math. Now, I'm not saying, oh, well, just go back to zero market cap and buy a freaking Solana rock pool. No, because you're going to lose all your money there. Obviously, going from $1 million to $1 billion, that's a big, fat, juicy victory, right? That's why people do meme coins, of course, because you do 1000x instead of 4x. You see the difference, bro? When a crypto goes from $1 million market cap to $1 billion market cap, you realize that is 1000x. Crazy. Which means that some people did 1000x with Algorand, with Cardano, with Xrp. Blows my mind. And those people, you're not gonna find them. You're not gonna find them. Because they're so rich, they don't need us. They don't need to do YouTube. They don't need to expose themselves. There's so many people so rich in the world that we don't know them, and we will never know them because they don't need us. They don't need the attention. They don't need it. They're so wealthy that they just have everything. And yes, Chipper, nobody should disclose the size of your bags. That's stupid. Don't do that. Some people always come at me saying, "Be transparent and tell us." I don't have to. I mean, it's not gonna help me really. Yeah. So no. It's on you if you want to believe me or not. I mean, like honestly, guys, if I was lying to you, you are so smart that you will know, and you wouldn't watch this. So basic. The people who really know me and the closest one, which are some of them are my moderators, they know my character well. If I was lying to you, you will know. You're so smart. So always protect your crypto. Always keep it safe. Always be private. And I mean, guys, understand. I was explaining this to a friend yesterday. We had a cookout. My friend is in the it works for New York Life. He sells, policies, insurance, and whole life and all of that. He is clueless when it comes to crypto. He's an advisor. He talks to people, businesses, companies about financial instruments and tools. I was educating him. I was his advisor, but for crypto. He was just listening to me and I was just speaking, normally. But he's like, whoa, I need to get into crypto. So we're trying. We're planting the seeds, fam. We're planting the seeds. Oscar has the largest XRP back here for sure. Mike. No, bro. No, I'm sure not. My John 316 in the house. So happy to see you, brother. Oscar, I just sold my XRP. Let's go. Oh, buddy. Somebody's going to buy it. Somebody's going to buy it. I got to tell you, brother. You sell, I buy. Don't you know? Dump it up. You got to dump it up. And don't you know? Oscar, do you like Caleb and Brown for institutional? I don't know them. Caleb and Brown. Is that like Ernest and Young or something like that? I don't know them. The point the point that I'm trying to make, guys, is anybody can make a lot of money in crypto. Doesn't take too much, honestly. I mean, you just have to be in the right circles, the right time, and so. have money. But what really takes discipline and I think a bunch of maturity is don't do anything stupid. What do I mean? There's people that have lost all their money because they click on scams and they get emails and they lose it. They get hacked. Don't, obviously that is terrible. Terrible. We had many issues like that 3 years ago, you know. People, millionaires, right? From millionaires to zero. Or some people trading and they are so greedy that they don't know when to stop and they lose it all. So if you are here and you're like, okay, I want to make a lot of money, I want to keep it, and you are understanding what I'm telling you, then I think we have similar mindsets, right? And what I'm doing is accumulation, safety, and custody. That's it. Why do you think Ripple is in the custody business? They're a custodial, Ripple, because they know. They know. I mean, what's important? They want to be a bank. They're going to be a bank too. I mean, you don't get to be a bank if you're taking things lightly. No, of course not. Gotta be serious, you know. You're talking about billions of dollars. It's a big amount for sure. Paul, I know, man. But those live streams, bro. I remember the first time that I was doing crypto and I clicked, you know, in one of those lives, the ones that you send money expecting they double it. I was like, I was clueless. I'm talking 2020, bro. 5 years ago. I'm like, what is this? And I was watching. I was like, send $500 of Dogecoin back. You know, it was back in the day, Dogecoin, and then you get 1,000 back in Doge. I'm like, oh wow, that's so cool. I like crypto. I remember saying this is pretty cool, but then you know, just being involved, you know, you're like, oh, that's a scam. That's a scam. Don't do it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. I never got into the scam, but it's been 5 years and you still see them. You still see them. I just got here, Oscar. Are we going to see a dip? We're seeing so far, you know, from 315, 320, but I think we're going to be ready if you have some cash on the side to buy the dip. The week has been good for OKV, for Link, for Cardano, you know, for a bunch of other different cryptos. Even Bitcoin is down, you know, 1.66%. So for Bitcoin, it's been boring. Pretty boring, guys. Put some 80s synth wave. Dealer's license. Thanks so much, brother, for the... Oh, brother. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Always good to have the community. We'll play a few. Feeling it right now. I'm feeling it right now. Ah, what a good one, guys. What a good one. Drop a like, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. Oscar Ramos Live, whatever questions coming you have, let us know in the chat. Please, no spam, and then just go crazy, you know? We've been doing so well right now. What's happening tomorrow? Trump is meeting Zelensky. So that's going to be big, you know, for this Russia agreement, peace deals and so. Monday, it's going to be a big Monday, guys. Plus, remember this. Where is it? Let me bring back Truth Social. What is this? What happened? Oh, there you go. My song.
Xrp Army. Next G. Need that Ripple banking licensing.
Yes, indeed. Where is it? Come on, Trump. closed so many times today. It's crazy. Okay, here it is. Big progress in Russia. Stay tuned. Right, so we might have more news tomorrow for this one. Want everybody to know. Eliza, how you doing, Eliza? Very happy to see you here. Welcome. Went long at 312 with a 30x. Sad to say you got liquidated, my friend. If you didn't have any stop loss, yeah, you got liquidated. It's okay, man. I mean, just take it easy when they out of time, you know. When they out of time. It happens. Jeffro, what's up, buddy? Let's go XRP and Shiba. I'm holding my Shiba Inu, man. I'm holding my Shiba Inu 100%. In order to become the 1%, you must do what the other 99% won't. Remember this? Right there. Every single day I see it, guys. If you're here watching us, 800 people right now, you guys are the 1%. There's billions of people who are just not interested in crypto. So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, guys. Just be patient and you're gonna get there, you know. Withdrawal limits and fees and no. What do we do after altcoin season? We're gonna have that altcoin season and we're gonna have to take some profits, man. We're gonna have to take some profits. I'm gonna take some nice, delicious profits once we get there, you know. I hope some people are gonna, you know, do it. Because if not, then, well, you're gonna just see your investments go to the moon and then come down very fast. As we expect, you know, we're expecting a bear market eventually, for sure. Cody, what's up, buddy? Good to see you and welcome. Good to see you and welcome, man. We have some more right here. Altcoin season with 2-bit. That's a good one. I might take a look at Watcher. Seven hours ago, guys. I love this post. I honestly really like this post. 10 years ago, Bitcoin was 258 bucks. Love it, man. That's exactly the conversation we're having today, you know. Because we do this all the time. We do this every single day. It doesn't feel the same. You see someone every single day, you're not gonna see any change. Height, size, weight. You see them every day. Stop seeing them for a year. You're gonna see a big change, right? That's the way I always like to see my investments. One, because I do this for a living and I love it. But the other one is because in crypto, although that applies and you have to wait many years to see a big change, sometimes you have the big pumps that you're like, man, I didn't have to wait a year. It just happened in 1 week, right? That's the conversation I love to have, you know, when it comes to my crypto investments. Ray's in the house. What's up, buddy? Thanks so much. Crypto Revenge. Good to see you, brother. How do you feel about what strategy promises with his investors? Michael Saylor is crazy, bro. I mean, they're already so rich in Bitcoin, huh? There's no way they're gonna stop it. I mean, there's a lot more institutional investors that are learning about Bitcoin that obviously need to come in. And I get it. Bitcoin is still gonna go up. Bitcoin is gonna do very well for those kind of investors, guys. Early, still for Bitcoin. Really early for Bitcoin too. But for people that are already in the crypto space, and I will say for people that want more money, more growth, more gains, right? You buy something else other than Bitcoin. That's why, I mean, I'm always trying to look for different positions. Different positions, guys. That helps a lot. Gerardo in the house. What's up, buddy? Welcome. I think so. I think I really want to be live for sure for that one. If I'm here, yeah, because there's a few things that I'm doing tomorrow. Yes. Glasses in the house. Everybody, if you're still not on BTCC or trading on Bitunix, Crypto.com, BingX, Weeks, take a look at the links down below. Sign up. Get some welcome bonuses right now. Because guess what? Today, we're just chilling here and the prices look like it's going to give us a nice retracement. If you zoom out and see the chart here in the Bollinger Bands. Things can change, of course, tomorrow and we go up again. Once we're up again, people start buying, right? It always happens. But if you want to get that XRP back that you've been looking for, then you know where to start. You know where to start. Derek in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to have you. Welcome. King. Rate cuts. They're coming. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The SEC, the Fed. Yeah, a lot of people are already used to and they know. Big things are happening for sure. U.S. economic data this week, happening this coming week from investing.com, guys. No time for puts. Building permits on Tuesday, housing starts Tuesday, Fed FOMC's Wednesday, the minutes, so it's going to be a big one. Things change, and of course, we want to hear the jobless claims Thursday. It was posted on the 17th, so today. Services PMI. Oh man. Yeah, it's still gonna be a very nice week for us as far as numbers go. We got the PPI and things went downhill, right? So just keep an eye on that. Full serve. What's up, buddy? Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. Guys, we just did a minus 7% with CPI higher than 3 than expected. If this doesn't prove to you, just want to go ahead and understand. What's up, Lorenzo? Nvidia was 50 cents 10 years ago. I know, man. So crazy, you know, all the prices that we have exposure to right now. Like 10 years from now, it's going to be 2035, and things obviously are going to be completely different by then. But I think by 2035, we're already made. We're already made by 2035. Everybody literally watching this stream is already made by 2035. If you don't give up, if you continue just holding the line. Simple as it is. So instead of waiting on your 401k, Roth IRA, or employer to get you out of the level you are right now, 10 years. Give yourself 10 years. That's a long for a lot of, it's just a long timeline for a lot of people, but it helps. I've been in crypto for 5 years already, so I will say that another 5 more years, and that's it. I mean, I could just chill, relax, which I want because I really like this industry. But in 5 more years, guys, I don't really obsess with the number of subscribers, right? God willing, we go much higher, right? Maybe 1 million or so, I don't know. But by then, guys, we are already very well positioned for what life is about, And I think that really helps my community because I think people who are listening to me or watching my content, you maybe, besides everything that I said with news and updates and everything, maybe you're also getting some inspiration, right? Saying, man, I want to get there, right? Because that was me as I watched so many YouTubers when I didn't have a channel, when I was just another guy, right? So, just FYI. For me, I think 5 more years, 2030, and we knocked it out of the park. Absolutely. We're going to have a nice bull market, but take some great profits, and boom, guys. So, thank you, Eddie. Appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, I think it's going to be big. I'm already having good ideas, goals, dreams, the whole thing, guys, the whole thing. That was good. That was good. So, some nice pumps, and I'm happy you like that, guys. Let us know in the comments, of course. I was trying to please my community with some pumps. And I got to get more music, I know, but it's been like yesterday. I just posted one video because I really wanted to relax and, enjoy family, friends, good friendships. Got a nice cookout yesterday. Today, a friend of mine invited me to the trails, and I went there. And I don't really do cycling, mountain bike and stuff, but I bought a track bike. It's a very good one, carbon fiber and all of that, super light. And the trails were pretty tough, some hills and stuff. And oh man, thankful. I fell too, but I'm fine, So I'm trying new things too. It's good life. But yeah, we're just human beings. We're just normal Joes, average Joes, that we're trying to get out of that rat race, right? Talk to my friends who have jobs and stuff, and I'm like, man, I do have a job, but God willing, soon I'm thinking about quitting. I want to do full time now. Like many of my great friends, like Zach and Austin and all of that. They do this full time, and they've told me, when I go to conferences, I talk to Connor Kenny, I talk to Mo, I talk to so many other different great creators, and obviously they do it full time or they do other stuff, but having a job and trying to juggle things it's just complicated sometimes, right? But the goal is financial freedom and preaching, what we believe, preaching what we are doing, and we're going to be the generation that we said, we bought XRP under $1. We bought XRP at 2, right? At 3. Once XRP is roughly in the $6, $7, $8, right? And there's a sell-off to $7, and people are panicking, and you're already like, bro, it's $7. It's $7, bro. So, and then it's going to pass 10, and there's going to be more investors coming in, and people are going to be like, I just bought XRP at 10. Am I too late? And guess what people are going to tell that person? Guess what people are going to tell that person at 10? Somebody tell me, please. Guess what people are going to tell that person? What are they going to tell them? You're early. The same thing. You're early. Right? So you're not too late, of course. Now, us better shut up. Us is like keep buying, right? But yeah, I mean, the goal is like it's just digital assets, baby. Like crypto, it's an incoming, big transformational, industry. It's gonna be big. Jeff in the house, thank you so much for being here, buddy. Appreciate it. David, shout out to your wife. Shout out to you, buddy. Very happy to see you here. Phil, Stockmo, somebody said that. I talked to Stockmo, yeah, when he got suspended, we chatted about a little bit on X, and he's, I've watched his videos, and Stockmo is a great guy, great dude. I mean, he's doing phenomenal. He went all in on Xrp. I love that. Like a lot of people, like I do it, but I also talk about a few other cryptos, right? But like Stockmo, he was stocks, man. He was Stockmo, but he just decided to go all Xrp. I mean, he knows where the money is, and he just like, oh, let me talk about Xrp. It happens, like Levi too, right? And so many other people. It happens, guys. He's a good guy. Fed Chair Powell is expected to provide guidance policy for futures rates either Thursday or Friday. Thank you, Gerardo. Appreciate it. Thank you. That should be good. You're not too late. You also should run an Xrp live chart on your channel. Just a thought. Mike, I know what you're saying. I know it's maybe, yeah. Could be, yeah. It's not a bad idea. But there's also a need for let it cool down, let people just forget about you for a second, and then the novelty aspect, right? Because if you're live all the time, then you lose that excitement. So it's true. Mainstream media doesn't talk about Xrp as much as the rest of the top 5 cryptos for some reason. Bro, we had Brad Garlinghouse live before Congress, and Cynthia Lumens just ignored him, bro. And she still ignores him, right? As far as having a one-on-one. That tells you a lot. My main guys are Mo, Levi, and Oscar. Lee in the house. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. We say it like it is. And we don't know everything. That's why I watch other people too. Like you see me guys on Levi's channel and Austin's too, and that's my friend Crypto Sensei. I go to Cobb too. I go to different places. I'm always trying to meet people, say hi to people. Like we're all human beings. Come on, nobody's better than us. You just say hi, bro. I mean, we're all the same, bro. I mean, we all have problems. We all have happiness and all of that. I mean, it's just that's the way it is. I mean, once you meet these people at every conference, right? It's like, hey, what's up? And we just have a good time. All normal people. I got 2 monitors, one for you and one for Levi. Is he live right now? I didn't know. I didn't know he was live right now. Should we go ahead and do something? I didn't know he was live. Oh no, he's not live. Just saying. Oh, gotcha. Well, my friends, you're welcome. When I go live, we do the opposite. I told you. And I held the dump. I held it. I'm Oscar Kramer. When I say we're pumping, we dump. When I say we dump, we pump. You're welcome. So I'm not responsible for what happens after, okay? Not responsible. We all have crypto winters, 100%. I want to say thank you, honestly, to all the donors, new subscribers, the users, and everybody who was here, honestly. I always like to join and catch up with you guys. I always try to bring you the latest, the breaking, right? That's what my channel offers to you and more, and opportunities to make more money. And take time to relax and enjoy life, because we cannot do this all the time, every day sometimes. But when we are here, you're going to get the real me, period. I'm outside barbecuing and I have you on my backyard TV. I have neighbors, and my neighbors can hear you. What's up, Mike? And hello, Mike's neighbors. Shout out to you guys. Buy XRP, buy crypto, and self custody. Don't leave it on any exchange, okay? And that was, oh, just remember, that was one more thing that I wanted to tell you. Because as I'm gaining more followers on X and I'm posting on X, there's always some comments on X under my post. They say, deposit your XRP here for APY. Look, the chart is already going down because I'm about to leave. You see that? What I'm trying to say is that I personally don't move my XRP to any place for APY. I've learned that the hard lesson, the hard way. I do that with Cardano because I can do it on Yoroi wallet. I do that with Xrp because I can do it with Hashpack. I do it with Kronos because I can do it with DeFi wallet on chain. But for XRP, I don't know. I mean, I just haven't found a place. And there's some places, obviously, but like official places. But I don't know, bro. I mean, I just want to keep my XRP, right? So be careful. There's a bunch of places that want your XRP. They give you a little bit, but to me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You having your own keys, you having your own custody, it's 10 times, 1,000 times safer, and you have your own crypto. Okay? So, FY. That's one thing I really want to say, because I've learned it the hard way. I lost a bunch of XRP. I lost a bunch of Ethereum. I lost a bunch of other stuff because I thought it was fine, and then they ran away with my money. That was years ago. So what happens is that usually you don't get it back. So I know the APY is tempting, especially for XRP, as you accumulate more. But my recommendation is keep it in your own wallet. That's it. People have their crypto stolen on platforms, gave out their wallet somehow or another. Yeah. 90% always stays in my ledger. Yeah. That's a good one. Oscar, our Puerto Ricans are allowed to click in the link in the description for BTC. Yeah, of course, guys. You, Puerto Rico, you're fine, guys. Welcome. Go ahead. Remember, I do get some DMs. If you're on BTCC, you're having some issues, let me know. I'm talking to the VPs. I'm talking to the managers. I have access. And that's why I have I'm going to show it to you. So that's why they gave me access to this, and I'm running this. I don't think most people are. I'm maybe the only one who has this, right? But I was like, hey, give me something for my followers, for my fam. So for the entire month of August, all my traders get a chance to get 2,000 XRP. One winner. We're going to have the winner here one-on-one. We'll chat. I'm going to ask the winner, hey, so what do you do? How's your strategy? Which crypto were you trading? I'm going to ask. I'm just going to interview my winner. And we're going to have for September, for October, for November, for December. Every single month, I want winners, right? So people can get encouraged and say, let's go. How do you become eligible? Just join with my link. It's the first one down below, or the first one on the top of the chat, the pin. Join, deposit, learn. That link is going to take you to my page where you can watch my 2 videos, how to make an account and how to trade using demo trading. They give you like 100,000 in paper money, demo trading. Go ahead and get good at it. Take a few days, get good at it, watch videos. And then if you want, do it. So what I'm telling you, I'm just being very straightforward, right? I'm saying crypto trading is going to make you the most money quickly. But accumulation and investing is the thing that is going to retire you. Ooh, that came out so good. I'll say it again. Crypto trading is going to make you a lot of money fast if you know what you're doing. But crypto investing and accumulation is going to retire you. You feel that? If you don't know the difference, then you still got some time. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is there any other way to pay for Discord besides Patreon? That's the way, my friend. That's the way. I give out free Discord to some people that just are phenomenal, which I've done it many times. So yeah, you might be that one. So I give out my access to my Discord server, which is private. It's a community of great people. Everybody's there. Awesome. Amazing. So yeah, just keep watching and there might be another good one. Okay? Maldonado family in the house. All right, guys. I hope you got something good from today. This was Sunday Night Live with Oscar Ramos. I was trying to say it like it is. We'll continue watching. Let's go and then relax. It's a good Sunday. God bless you all. Stay safe, stay put, say hi to the fam, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Let's go. Sacred, TJ, River, Chipper, Ghost, JB. What else? What else do I say to you guys? That's why you're in my inner circle. That's why. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Let's go. Planets. There you are, too. Dangerous Dave. There you are, bro.